Master Teresa celebrates and honors her teacher Grandmaster Wu, the teachers that came before, and the living legend of Qi Gong that she brightly carries forward into the world today. In Chinese culture, there is a high respect for the true source and mastery of any art, especially the master teachers who share the exceptional wisdom of Qi Gong and other forms of martial arts. At the time of crossing, the master naturally passes the torch of their teachings to one who understands and lives the principles. In this way, the master assures there is a continuous succession and their traditions are carried forward. Grandmaster Wu is Master Teresa's teacher and a master who achieved the highest Qi Gong title in China. Grandmaster Wu was born in China in 1933, and at the age of 7, he began learning Chinese Kung Fu from Master Sung. Physically, Grandmaster Wu was a natural athlete, and as a young man was selected by the Chinese government to learn different kinds of Western sports from international coaches, ranging from Western fencing to swimming, gymnastics, to track and field and bodybuilding. During the intensive personal training of his body, muscle injuries became a problem. For that reason, his interest expanded into how to use Qi Gong energy to self-heal his own injuries and clear up all the aches and pains in his body. In China, the best teachers are often found in the sacred mountains, such as Taishan, Loshan, and Wudang. Each mountain represents a particular school, and Grandmaster Wu traveled China in his quest to find these teachers. Meeting up with various masters, he fine-tuned and trained himself while sharing his knowledge at the same time. As his reputation grew, many other secluded masters came directly to honor Grandmaster Wu, to pass on their knowledge to him. He became a master of over 100 Kung Fu, soft and hard Qi Gong, Tai Chi, and Wushu forms. He studied Qi Gong with many masters, including Wu Dang, Shaolin, Omei, and the royal family, to name a few. In Tai Chi, he became a master of the 4 famous Tai Chi families, Chan, Yang, Wu, and Sun. He was a master of Western fencing and was co-founder of the first Western Fencing Association in Guangdong Province. He was a referee, judge, arbitrator, and the director of the opening ceremony of the Chinese national sports competitions. A Kung Fu master and martial arts advisor of the Guangzhou City Chinese Martial Arts Association, he was a vice president of the Guangdong Province Xining Association. Xining Qi Gong is sometimes referred to as Chile Qi Gong in North America. He was a Qi Gong master in the Guangdong Province Physical Athletic Sports Hospital and introduced Qi Gong to national athletes. He taught over hundreds of athletes medical Qi Gong and used external Qi to treat over 300 kinds of illnesses and injuries. Some of his major accomplishments began in the mid-80s. He headed a medical team at the Qi Gong Center of Guangzhou City Primary and Secondary Physical Education Health Research Association and the Board of Education. He started clinical trials and research studies on the application of medical Qi Gong to heal illnesses and injuries with thousands of people. Master Wu was incredibly dedicated to his community and involved in educational work for over 36 years, doing as much of his work for the Board of Education. He created the Wu's Eye Qi Gong form to heal his mother's failing eyes and kept her from going blind. His mother's eyes regained complete vision, and afterwards she could put a thread through a needle even into her 80s. Wu's Eye Qi Gong was introduced to the public school system in China. From 1990 to 1992, Master Wu led a 100-person medical team to perform a 3-year repetitive scientific research study on 4,000 people to use Wu's Eye Qi Gong to heal eye problems. Wu's Eye Qi Gong has proven to have a 90% success rate and was introduced throughout China to physicians and educators. His Eye Qi Gong received many honors and awards. 1991 Guangdong Province Board of Education Award, 1992 Guangzhou City Physical Education and Science Association Award, and the Guangzhou City Primary School Physical Education and Health Research Association Award. To this day, throughout China, the children in schools maintain a daily eye routine exercise thanks to Master Wu. His medical research was published, including Qi Gong theses. the use of Qi Gong to prevent myopia, and the use of Qi Gong 311 clinical cases and diseases. In 1993, his Qi Gong research studies were presented to the medical conference to the physicians and doctors from Guangdong Province Preventive Medical Association. His Qi Gong was recognized and proven successful by various bodies of government, including the Physical, Scientific Research, Medical, and Educational Associations of the Government of China. Grandmaster Wu also received the Outstanding People of the 20th Century Award from the World Organization of Natural Medicine in Nassau, Bahamas. Before leaving China in 1995, he was invited to become a member of the Chinese Qi Gong Talent Bank of the Science Research Academy of Chinese Qi Gong. He was also appointed to select national Qi Gong talents to join the Talent Bank, the highest official honor in Qi Gong in the country of China, and was considered a national treasure. Grandmaster Wu left China and moved to Canada with his family in 1995. There he began to share his knowledge with his adopted country and the Western world. Many people ask Master Teresa how she became a Qi Gong master. Master Teresa was born and brought up in Hong Kong, enjoying the integration of Western influence and the Chinese culture. She was raised in a large family and cared for with Western medicine. Master Teresa has always had an interest in ancient wisdom, like Feng Shui, Chinese medicine, astrology, and the disciplines of Qi Gong. When Teresa was 20 years old, she contracted tuberculosis and became very ill. She was hospitalized for a month and under medication for 2 years. She fully recovered, but found her immunity was very weak. Teresa left Hong Kong and moved to Toronto in 1981, where the new climate seemed to adversely affect her health. She remembers suffering colds and fevers all the time, from headaches, migraines, back pain, leg pain, and digestive problems. In search of relief, she began to see a chiropractor and traditional Chinese medical doctors. For about 10 years, she experienced relief and help, but felt dependent on the doctors to feel better. Her immunity improved, but she still seemed to get sick all the time. She asked herself, "There must be more that I can do to maintain my own health." Her question was answered. Her health and life changed dramatically in 1995. She was asked by a friend to entertain his father, who would be immigrating to Canada from China soon. His father was well known for his knowledge and skill in Qigong and martial arts, and it would be nice to ask some friends and relatives to start with him. Teresa gladly said yes and was really excited about the opportunities. It was a momentous meeting when Teresa first met Grandmaster Wu. In fact, he was reminded of a dream he had about a powerful little girl when he was a young man. Teresa immediately started learning from Grandmaster Wu the week he arrived. Master Teresa and Master Wu started teaching Qigong in the basement of her home, parks, gardens, and with her family and friends. After a year of working with Qigong, Master Teresa started to see miracles happen, and her life changed. She could stay with cats for hours, whereas before she only lasted minutes around them. Her morning cough disappeared, and her health, as well as the health of her family, all dramatically improved. Master Teresa became very inspired about taking Qigong to the public. Dr. Ken Ng and his wife Emily introduced Grandmaster Wu and Master Teresa to share Qigong at the Total Health Center and at the Federation of Chinese Canadians in Markham. Besides being the principal student, Teresa was always the master's assistant, secretary, interpreter, promoter, and driver for all the years the master was in Canada. It was apparent that after Grandmaster Wu and Master Teresa had grown to be closer, that he believed that she was the young girl that he dreamed of being born, that she would follow on his path of spreading the Qi. As it turns out, his dreams were approximately at the same time that Teresa was born. Teresa's vision expanded beyond the Chinese-Canadian community and began introducing Grandmaster Wu to the Western world. Their Qigong was shown on CBC Sports TV, The New VR, interviewed on Mojo Radio, AM 640, CBC News, and the Chinese and Western newspapers and health magazines, introduced into hospitals and community centers. For 12 years, Master Teresa worked side by side with Master Wu, translating the ancient teachings. She too became a teacher, and today she continues to share the treasures of knowledge and original medical Qi Gong teachings from her motherland in China. In 2006, the world experienced the passing of Grandmaster Wu, who crossed over into spirit peacefully. And in that sacred moment, the torch was traditionally passed to his primary student, Master Teresa. Master Teresa received an award of achievement from the World Organization of Natural Medicine in 2006, creating a new paradigm of thinking around the art, a discipline traditionally taught by men. Master Teresa's consciousness continues to expand, and with it her life's work. She understands that life is all about realizing an authentic state of peace and enjoyment on our path, even when one is experiencing challenging and difficult moments, to truly live a full and fulfilled life with joy and happiness. Grandmaster Wu would remind us that Qi Gong lights the sparkle of life, and today Master Teresa reminds her students the same, in that joy and happiness is a feeling coming from within us, and that moving the Qi is an excellent way of feeling happier and joyful, returning to our true nature. She founded the 7th Happiness School of Qi Gong, raising consciousness, developing knowledge and teachings to accelerate integrative healings, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. An innovative, caring, and compassionate woman, Master Teresa continues to develop new pathways to spread the treasures of Qi Gong, integrating and evolving knowledge to advance new programs, train instructors, coaches, healthcare professionals, and therapists, in supporting the renewal and empowerment of communities and all people. Qi Gong continues to be positively incorporated into our daily lifestyle, into coaching sessions, fitness and yoga studios, healthcare clinics, institutions, and colleges, through to corporate, government, and non-profit structures. Always dedicated to the mission of bridging Qi Gong into wider communities and our lives. As a mother, when Master Teresa's marriage ended, Qi Gong helped her raise 3 lovely, vibrant, and balanced children. They were brought up in the practice of Qi Gong, and today Rebecca, her eldest daughter, is a successful wedding planner. Jacqueline is graduating with a Master's of Psychology, and Daniel won double gold medals for the 400-meter hurdles and relay at the Canada Summer Games in 2013, and was a torchbearer for the Pan Am Games. Her first book, Life Force, Miraculous Power of Qi Gong, was written to help you understand how Qi Gong can work for you, providing a reference book on energy and inspiring stories to help you start your journey. Master Teresa is dedicated to the Qi mission and her students' journey. She continues to weave the golden thread of Qi Gong wherever she is called, traveling to different communities and countries throughout the United States and across Canada, in Ottawa, Montreal, Calgary, Vancouver, into White Rock, Salt Spring, and Vancouver Island. She founded an online store to share digital tools and products to continue the journey and training at home, including self-help tools like Wu's I Qi Gong program, external Qi healing, and the myths about protecting your energy. Master Teresa is dedicated and passionate about teaching the community wherever she goes that Qi Gong is the base of the law of attraction. The proper use of Qi Gong releases frustration, anger, fear, worry, sadness, and shame. By balancing your energy, you attract good energy, good people, and good business into your life. She has introduced Qi Gong into different healthcare modalities and inspires practitioners on how to include Qi Gong in their work as doctors, naturopaths, nutritionists, acupuncturists, and therapists. She enjoys volunteering throughout different communities, providing lectures, demonstrations, teachings to nonprofit organizations, senior homes, and cancer clubs, while supporting the development of academic research into Qi Gong. She loves being able to facilitate funds for charitable organizations like the Go-Go Grandmas. Master Teresa continues to support the awareness of energy in the public sphere, on radio and television, participating in health shows in different cities, and in publishing articles. The 7th Happiness School of Qi Gong is a recognized private education institution approved by the ministry, providing an education tax receipt. Her classes are harmonious, heart-centered, and action-oriented. She focuses on the transmission of teachings through hands-on practice and transformational learning, guiding students to experience a deeper sense of Qi. The medical mountain Qigong forms Master Teresa shares are all healing and restorative forms. Wu's health and fitness Qigong, anti-cancer Qigong, 7-style Tai Chi Qigong, office Qigong, heart Qigong, eye Qigong, kidney Qigong, digestive Qigong, ear Qigong, respiratory Qigong, balanced blood pressure Qigong, and other forms such as Zineng Qigong and 8 silk brocades. Master Teresa's insights lead her to develop remote sensing and reading, new techniques and forms to break through limitations of traditional teachings, balancing emotions and integrating psychology. She shows students how to use Qigong as a bridge for psychic development, grounding into presence and expanding into what we often call our higher self or soul. Master Teresa teaches you how to be aware of your life force, Qi, the nature of your vibration, and your beliefs. Her teachings are important for those who want to deepen their experience of Qi, bringing one to a new state of being. She inspires you to find your life's purpose and understand who you are so you can become who you want to be. The mission and motivation of Master Teresa and the 7th Happiness School of Qigong is rooted in a traditional Chinese proverb. When you give a person a fish, you feed them once, but if you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. A healer is also a teacher. We begin to truly support life in others when we teach someone something they can do for themselves and for others. Master Teresa encourages everyone to learn Qigong, so you can empower yourself and learn how to make and collect energy, Qi, so you can be in charge of your energy and self-heal to ultimately achieve what you want. By improving you, your vibration expands and uplifts people in your life, and they become more balanced and many become inspired. There is no coincidence when we meet. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, and as the journey continues, the student becomes the teacher. We are interconnected and work together to affect the world we live in. Qigong is a great treasure, the light on our path, joy in movements. Join the 7th Happiness School of Qigong.